Hi everyone, it's Linda McKenna from Golden Rules Senior Placement Services coming to you today with Tuesday Talks. Today is February 11th and we are planning on Friday for a very special day. It is Valentine's Day and I thought the topic should be around that, planning ahead for our senior loved ones. So here is the topic. Soon it will be Valentine's Day. Show your love in a special way to your senior loved ones. We all know how to spend that special day with our loved ones, meaning our husband, wives, children, grandchildren, and or a special person that you're dating or the love of your life, whatever that may be. But we tend to forget also our grandparents, our elders, our elder parents as well too, and it's a special day for them, and sometimes they're incapacitated that we can't spend it with them. So here's a couple little ideas that I put together, and the whole meaning of what Valentine's Day is for our seniors as well. As with any holiday, it is important to let the seniors in your life not fall through the cracks. And in a world full of packing kids shaped lunches, I love that. I remember doing that with peanut butter and jelly for my kids when they went off to school. Making 40 plus personalized cards for the class and trying to fit in a date night, Valentine's Day is no exception. Imagine spending 50 holidays with your partner, then losing them as you age. Valentine's Day is a day to celebrate your love, so why not try to boost your senior loved one's spirits? Today will be sharing 8 ways to celebrate Valentine's Day with seniors. Wherever they may be, maybe they're a distance away, maybe they live in town, maybe they live with you, or maybe they live in senior living. It's something that you still can engage in doing something special for them for Valentine's Day. And how poignant it said that this is something we're still doing with our spouses, but unfortunately, with passing and as we age with the passing of a loved one, they're not able to do it anymore. So let's try to fill in that gap with them and still carry on a tradition for them. 1, flowers. Getting flowers is really important on Valentine's Day, and it could really brighten up any senior's day, no matter when it is, with flowers. You could actually have them delivered, but I think the best way of seniors getting flowers is actually bring them yourself and having a little time to visit. The reason being is that it's a special occasion that you're creating ahead of time. So it doesn't have to be on Valentine's Day. It could be the day before that you could plan this. And if you don't live by, maybe that it would be something that you could get the neighbor involved in as well, that you have it delivered that day, and maybe they could be there to present the flowers to them and accept them and enjoy them with it. Or maybe even with some neighbors, they might be able to do FaceTime or videotape it so you could see the expression on their faces and they could thank you immediately upon receiving it. Sometimes we tend to do roses. Doesn't always have to be roses. It could also be plants with a couple of little spouts of little red hearts in it, or little roses and all, but it's something that might be still giving, a meaning that it's passed after the flowers maybe that might wilt, that is a plant that still needs to be watered and nurtured, and it's really something that they're going to remember forever. 2, treats. Know a senior with a sweet tooth. Bring them over something sweet, or even better, make something together. Bake cookies together. Great idea. Make loaf breads together, banana bread. A lot of the kids do Rice Krispie treats. Maybe the kids could get involved and do that with their grandmother or great grandmother. But baking also makes the house smell good. It's something you're doing together, and it's the time you're spending together that's really the gift. So there's so many things that could be made. that is all diet conscious as well. There's diet Jello, there's diet maybe ice cream sundae, or anything that is low in sugar. It's something that if they're diabetic or they are on a special diet that you could recognize as well. 3, crafts with kids. Why not put your kids to work? Valentine's Day crafts are all over the internet, especially on Pinterest. So pick up an easy craft idea for your older adult and your children to make sure it's something that everyone can do. Putting a Valentine's movie on in the background can also be a great way to celebrate and spend time together. Yes, Hallmark has wonderful movies on TV, and that's something that you can enjoy together while making crafts with the kids. A lot of people, what they end up doing, and it's great, is actually making wreaths. That's something could be inexpensive. You could go to Dollar Tree for a lot of the ornaments to put on the wreaths and make them from scratch if you want to. But there is so many things that you could actually make together, and let me tell you, that's going to be saved from days on and likely probably not be taken down. They would love those wreaths for a long time to come as well. 4, time to reminisce. We have thousands of pictures on our phones or other electronics, but also in photo albums itself. What a great way to go through those pictures with your loved one. And while you're doing that, take favorite shots with them while taking special new photos with them, so they could be duplicated and sent off to other family members. But it's something that you're going to be able to absolutely keep or they can keep from that day forward. Little brag books, it's something that maybe you could put together that could be on a little cocktail table, bedside table, that just maybe has 40 pictures. A lot of the photo centers, like even at Walgreens, has specials at this time to reprint those. So put those 40 pictures in a brag book. It's going to be priceless to do that. But also reminisce with the pictures that you have already and get some guidance as to who are those people in those pictures and what actually happened at that time. Have a date night, number 5. That also means to do that with a grandparent. Maybe going to a movie together or having a special dinner together, making a lasagna, special meal, or going to like a restaurant together and treating them. Again, it doesn't have to be Valentine's Day. It could be the day before, day after, but making plans and making it happen makes it all the best for it. But, celebrating those special traditions, if that's what they did, the husband and wife, your mother, your grandmother, and their spouses, try to duplicate that. But now with your kids, even more fun to do that. 6, have a Valentine's Day dance. There is so many things in the local community to do this. There are senior centers that actually have Valentine's dances. They have mom proms. But even in the senior care facility, maybe the senior living facility that your senior loved one is a resident in, is something, trust me, they're having a Valentine's dance. They're having some Valentine's festivity for them. Why don't you enjoy going with them? This is when the residents can really dress up. They could play a Valentine's bingo, dance to special music from yesteryear. But it's something that you could participate in as well with them. 7, create a new tradition. Things change dramatically as we age because maybe the spouse is gone, but also ambulation might be something that is inhibiting them, or chronic illness that you can't really do outside the home. So think of a way of doing it inside the home, especially if it's inclement weather or it's cold in your neck of the woods. Do something that's really special inside. Have a special soup, a special meal together, and celebrating the holiday with them. For other areas like Florida, California, where the weather is much more spring-like this time of the year, maybe having a picnic outside, go to the park, or go out on the outside patio. If it's senior living, plan a special day out. Take them out for the day, or also dine with them inside and maybe do a treat outside, and maybe do ice cream outside with them and enjoy. But think of different traditions and think of things that they can adapt to, that they might have limitations or they can't do alone, that they need you there for support as well. Listen to music is a great way of sharing a favorite pastime with seniors. Play old records, the old Dean Martins and the Frank Sinatras, Lou Rawls, and all the music of yesteryear. Play it and have them enjoy it. They're going to talk about those special occasions that they played that music and they enjoyed it. Like I said, a lot of these 8 ideas are wonderful, and it might not be able to do that with a senior loved one that might be at home or unfortunately is really incapacitated and needs a lot of assistance. But think creatively. That's what's wonderful about senior living. There is all these things that are in consideration, and they have a lot of parties and they enjoy themselves. Might be so busy that you can't even be there to enjoy it with them. But it's making things happen and thinking creatively. We thought creatively with our children when they were younger. Think creatively with your senior loved ones. As always, I always lead you to my website. It's www.goldenruleseniorplacement.com. There you will find my way of getting in contact with me, my demographics, testimonials, various options, resources, and a whole library of all these video talks that you can think of some ideas that you can incorporate in your specific situation and adapt to your senior loved one. Always available to pass things through. If you want to get in touch with me, you want another topic to discuss, please write to me. I would be more than obliged to look into some materials to accomplish that. Being that the next time we're meeting on February 18th, it's after Valentine's Day, and I believe in the philosophy of what I do and my mission. And since we just celebrated Valentine's Day, next Tuesday, is the fact that we're going to talk about the true meaning of do what you love and love what you do, and really the golden rule, the whole philosophy behind that. So that'll be next week on February 18th. In the meanwhile, happy Valentine's Day. Enjoy with all your loved ones and your family and friends, and have a blessed week. And I look forward to seeing you next week. Bye-bye now. Bye.